Hello and happy Thursday. My name is Michael Leeserman here with the Trial Guides Tip of the Day. It's April 13th, 2023. Today's tip comes from Jim Perdue's book, Who Will Speak for the Victim? A Practical Treatise on Plaintiff's Jury Argument. Jim writes, jurors form an impression of the lawyer. If they like the lawyer, they will tend to help the lawyer. A lawyer perceived as sincere, straightforward, efficient, and competent will be persuasive. Sincere, straightforward, efficient, and competent. Just did a little gender neutralizing there, but the person standing in front of the jury, the one thing we know from these tips of the day, if you've been following along or if you read Trial Guide's book, is credibility. Credibility is so important. The sincerity, straightforwardness, and competence are building blocks of that credibility. It's interesting to think about what is it that makes somebody credible. You can read studies. I tend to speak very slowly when I'm in trial, very slowly, and give time for the words to digest. Now, it's interesting that studies show, some studies that I've seen, say that people who speak more quickly are perceived as more credible, or at least when there's speech that's quicker, it can be perceived as more credible. Maybe that's because people aren't sitting mincing their words, and there's not the sense that they're overly contemplating. So I'm aware of those things. And it's more complex than that, right? Just because you speak fast doesn't mean you're credible. These are things to take into account. I would say as far as that goes, we're going to vary our pace. Sometimes we want important things to be digested, for the jury to digest them, so we pause. And sometimes, maybe when we're doing a cross-examination, we're talking to the other expert, and we want to be authoritative, then the quicker speaking. So that's all to say that when Jim Perdue is talking about sincere, straightforward, efficient, and competent, these are things that all go to the credibility. That lawyer knows what they're talking about. They're sincere. They don't seem like they're just up there arguing. Maybe they're sincere and credible, identical. They have some relationship, don't they? All right, something to think about today. How do we show our credibility? I'm curious if you have some thoughts about that, because there's so much talk about credibility. Be curious, put it in the comments below on whatever platform you're watching on. Let's take a deep breath together and appreciate the fact that we are alive this Thursday. May we be grateful for the opportunity of another day to go out and use our efforts, our work as lawyers, as legal professionals, paralegals, or whatever we do in the world to help reduce suffering in the world. May we help repair the world in the work we do today. May we fiercely and compassionately advocate for our clients. May we champion their stories. I'm going to ring a bell 3 times now. This can take you into a meditation practice, a prayer practice, or just remind you, it's Thursday, wake up, go out, do good things, and have fun while you're doing it. Have a great day.